Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk a little bit about XRP, but I'm also going to talk about everything else that's going on. I try to jam all the news around crypto into one video, if you haven't noticed that yet. So the lame duck isn't out of place, says Tom Emmer. He's talking about that FIT21 bill. He's saying that this could get passed before the holidays. He says, I think that bill at the end of the year, if there's an end of the year spending bill, maybe some parts of that bill end up in the final deal. FIT21 would establish a federal framework for the regulation of digital assets that would be jointly overseen by the CFTC and the US SEC. The bill would allow users to self-certify assets as digital commodities and has been blasted by both President Biden and SEC Chair Gensler. That bill is the path to good crypto regulations in the United States. That's why Gary doesn't like it. He doesn't want crypto regulations because as long as there's not a clear path forward, he could continue to crush crypto as much as he possibly can. Let's hope something happens. They're scheduled to take another month off in October. That's why nothing is going to happen until November, because Congress has an entire month off this month and part of next month as well. Cyber criminal pleads guilty to crypto theft worth over $37 million. So an Indiana man pled guilty to cyber intrusion and stealing cryptocurrency worth over $37 million from nearly 600 victims, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The stolen cryptocurrency was then funneled to various locations throughout the world, including multiple mixing services and gambling websites. We are going to see more scams like this over time, and especially the hacks as well. Crypto hackers exploit $750 million in Q3, a 9.5% increase in losses. And as crypto starts to run up, you could expect more of this to happen. So the Ethereum network remained the most targeted blockchain, suffering 86 hacks, scams, and exploits, resulting in losses exceeding $387 million. The most significant single breach occurred on August 19th when a Bitcoin whale lost 4,064 Bitcoin, valued at approximately $238 million due to an apparent wallet compromise. But there's going to be more and more of those AI scam videos as well, where you see Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson talking about doubling your XRP. Nobody is doubling your XRP. Don't fall for the scams. Robinhood now allows European users to move Bitcoin and crypto to external wallets, and that is a good thing. You don't want to be storing your crypto on the exchanges. Buy it there and then get it off of there. And then there's this from CEO at Uphold. He says you can now earn 4.9% on US dollars held at Uphold with $2.5 million in FDIC insurance. I have zero faith in FDIC insurance. And I like the idea of Uphold trying to become a bank. But for me, I'm never going to store my crypto in their vault. I'm going to store my crypto on my own in Ledger and Decent. Kamala Harris proposed 25% levy on unrealized gains would hurt early investors in Bitcoin and lead to a sell-off in the wider crypto market, says CEO and co-founder of Meanwhile Life. So what they're saying here is this is not going to just hurt the people that are worth more than $100 million. because these large whales that are holding crypto would be selling off their crypto, and it would cause all of crypto to plummet at the same time. So it would end up affecting every single crypto investor. And, I honestly don't agree with this at all, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be getting passive income. They're going to start to make more money off of that passive income by reinvesting that passive income. And eventually, people are going to end up being worth a lot of money, especially XRP investors. Think about if XRP went to $10,000 per XRP. A lot of people would end up getting hit with this unrealized capital gains. Bank of America is down, with some people's accounts showing as empty. So this started today, which is now yesterday. And a lot of people were talking about this. They're saying that it's going to end up as bank runs. And it affected more than 17,000 people. So is there problems at Bank of America? Plus, you got to remember, Basel III just went into effect on October 1st. And then Sensei of Crypto pointed this out to me. Crazy how this just happened a few weeks ago. Buffett sells another $1 billion of Bank of America stock. So did Warren Buffett see this coming? Did he have insider information that caused him to sell off all that Bank of America stock? Most likely, we will never know the truth. These geniuses got this bright idea from the Chase Bank TikTok trend and ended up in prison. How stupid do you think Americans have become over the past 5 years? This comes from Blue Hawk Legend. So police say a woman deposited $25,000 worth of forged checks into her First Horizon account and then transferred the fraudulent funds to a Cash App account before the bank figured it out. So she got booked at the county jail. You know the second you write that check that you don't have the money to back that check up. But yet these people, everything they see on TikTok, right away they have to do the same thing. And look at how it ends up. You're going to jail. And a lot of other people are going to end up in this same situation. You don't get things for free in this world. Larry isn't your friend. Instead of investing in gold, take a listen to this.
And also, I do believe the role of crypto, it's digitizing gold in many ways. Instead of investing in gold as a hedge against inflation or the devaluation of your currency, whatever country you're in, Bitcoin is an international asset. It's not based on any one currency. And so it can represent an asset that people can play as an alternative.
We just seen how Bitcoin performed once the missiles started flying in the Middle East. Gold will always be the real store of value. But BlackRock is not going to tell you to invest in what's going to make you rich. How much do you think you're going to get off of investing into Bitcoin? In this next run, maybe you get a 3 to 5x. There's so many better investments out there. They want you buying the distraction. That's what it comes down to. Because once it comes time for these people to get out of Bitcoin, retail is going to be their exit liquidity. And you could see it coming a mile away. That's why I always tell people, if you're not investing in something that has a real world use case that is backed by utility, you are investing in the wrong cryptocurrency. Even when I talk to Bitcoin holders outside of this space, I run into these rich people that made a lot of money off of Bitcoin in the past. They're even starting to shift now. They're starting to realize that the Bitcoin play is coming to an end. Most of them already see that once BlackRock got involved with Bitcoin, it was the worst thing that could have ever happened to Bitcoin. Because now they feel like Bitcoin is being manipulated by BlackRock and others. And if you look at Franklin Templeton, The lady from Franklin Templeton, she tells the real story. She tells you that Bitcoin is nothing but a distraction from the biggest disruption that's coming to the financial world. And, you know, they're going to tokenize these Bitcoin ETFs at some point. They're going to end up on the XRP ledger. They're going to end up on Stellar. They're going to end up on Hedera, other networks, because that was always the end game for the Bitcoin ETFs anyway. But I remember how all these Bitcoin holders welcome BlackRock in. Oh, this is absolutely game-changing. BlackRock's coming in with their $10 trillion, and they're going to put it all into Bitcoin. Now you're starting to realize what's really going on. BlackRock, working with Coinbase, is doing a lot of shady business when it comes to Bitcoin, in my opinion. But that's why I said we don't need an ETF for XRP. XRP has something that Bitcoin doesn't have. It has real world use case. It's a big disruptor to the banking sector. The banks either have to get on board with XRP or they're going to get left behind. And you know, I've been pointing this out all along the way. That massive network continues to grow every single day. You get announcements that a Ripple partner is now partnering up with this company, and they're going to start a remittance rail in between these two countries, or these two countries. And that's why I'm always telling you, once XRP goes live on these rails, the money is going to flow out of Bitcoin, and it's going to end up in the real value, XRP. The smart money is the first one out the door. Anybody else is just going to become exit liquidity for BlackRock and others. Michael Saylor is another one. He's shilling Bitcoin like never before right now for a reason. That's my honest opinion on it. I still think Bitcoin's going to come close to 100K in this run. It might even get to 120K. But after that, I think things are going to change very quick. I think utility is going to take hold in this market, and it's going to change everything forever. Until it happens, though, you got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.